Welcome back to the BST4 channel. Wingnuts, what's going on? What's happening? You read the thumbnail. Is the Coyote worth it? Before anybody start jumping on me and jumping on everybody and everything like that. All right, this is how this whole thing came about. Lewis was commenting on my last video talking about my $2,000 budget build on all of my cars, each one of them individually. And he said, man, my control pack on my Coyote swap that I'm doing for my car costs $2,000. I'm so used to buying parts for my Expedition and Mustang at the Junkyard. But with all this money I'm spending for my Coyote swap, I'm thinking, is it overrated? Maybe I should have just added a turbo from eBay basically to his 2-valve situation. See, this is where it gets funky. Now, you know, me, I'm a city hot rodder, you know what I mean? Dirty style. Just go to the junkyard, buy junky cars, and this is what this whole channel is really all about. I'm just trying to grab the essence of hot rodding. I talked to my man Daniel, I talked to my man Motor City Mike to kind of guide me because these guys are really seasoned in that area. Then I try to add my own little spin to it. So if you want to get into a Coyote swap, the beginning amount of money you're going to need is $5,000. The next step will probably be $10,000, and the next step after that will be $15,000 to $21,000. It goes from new to used, and then used to rebuild. Those are the numbers. Depending if you got a trans already and wire harness, or you got the control pack, it all varies. If you can find a Coyote for $2,000 and it's still running and it's great, get it. If you can get a control pack for $2,000, boom, where you at? To $5,000 right off the top. But deep down, your best bet, you can whip up something out of your 2-valve or your 4-valve. I really don't like the 3-valve too much, but your 2-valve and your 4-valve will get the job done boosted, no problem.
4.6 is my favorite engine. Okay. Every engine has their problems, but the 4.6 is pretty much the top of my personal list. No cam phasers for all the Mustang guys, Cobra Mustang guys, 2001. They'll understand where I'm coming from. Best engine. One thing that we didn't touch on, also the Marauder, I think had it in it, and it was a dual overhead cam 4.6 non-cam phaser engine. That was a really good engine. Nice. A lot of hot rod guys love those ones. Then they went to the 5.4 2-valve, almost essentially the same as the 4.6. Very minute differences, nothing really crazy. Bore size, obviously. I'm sure I'll get lots of posts about that. But as terms as machining, identical engine. Okay. Very easy to work on, lots and lots of mods.
The Coyote engine's for those who got money. Let's bring it all the way to the beginning. You got some money, you can Coyote swap with no problem. It's going to cost you around 10 grand, 9 grand, maybe even 5 grand, depending on what's going on. Right now, the price of cars is up. Scrap is up. So the average junkyard used to pay $300 to $500 for a car. I mean, the average crappy car. Now it's somewhere around $1,500, $1,000, somewhere around that range. So everything is going to go up. The price of engines are going to go up. At this moment, people have shops, they own businesses and stuff like that, and then to hot rodding, they're going to go Coyote. Well, if you cannot go Coyote because your money got to be right, because if you cannot buy the Coyote engine twice, that means that you really can't afford it. And that's with anything out there. If you got something and it costs, let's say $500, but if you cannot buy that item twice in your bank account to cover it, then you really can't afford it. And that's why my man Luis was saying what he said. So now I'm in a junkyard, right? I'm over here looking and trying to see what is going on out here. I am over here looking at different things. So if anybody out there is doing a Roush Crown Victoria build type thing, what you can do is you get a Mercury Mystique or a Mercury Contour, right? The 5-speed one, or not the 5-speed one, right? You get the console. That's the one they used in the original Roush Crown Victoria. That's what they use, brothers. So if you want to do that, you can get it right out of one of these. That's a little tip. Let me see what's over here. And see a big super duty. Yeah, they probably yanked the turbo out of that thing already. Let's see. And these things they look hard. Yeah, look at it. They jacked that mug up. They went up under here and got that trans or something. Yeah, they went in here. Yep, took the turbo out. Of course they took the turbo out. They had to. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, the hot rodding at its core is this right here. Going inside the junkyard and just scavenging and see what you can just put off another car and put it on another car. I mean, I'm gonna keep repeating myself, but that's just really what I feel. That's the core thing. What's this over here? Ooh, we going over here. Okay. Look, this is why. You get the 4.6 double overhead cam and you just whip it back into shape. It got everything. And if you come here, you get the whole harness and everything. I think that's the route I would take or whatever. But look at this. Now, to the average eye, this doesn't mean anything. But if you can build an engine, right? You know what I mean? Let me put this. If you can build an engine, you come right here in the junkyard. Jump in. You see this right here? You get your 4.6 easy. Now, if you have a 2004 and up Crown Victoria, you can whip that engine and it goes in there. It's just solid. The fuel rail is the problem with what I got going on at home with the Aero Crown Victoria. What I mean by the fuel line is that this engine here has a returnless style fuel system, but the body has a return style fuel line. So this is the fuel line coming in, and underneath here is the return, and this one here goes and feeds the fuel rails. Man, that's the main problem with that whole thing. Reason why the car don't really rock is because the fuel pressure issue, along with other things along with it too, but that fuel pressure issue is a real problem. Got to crank the whole fuel pressure up. It's just crazy. 350Z. Got a nice little tail tips on there. You know, they took everything out. God dang, you locked the goddamn door? Jeez. Yeah, man, just got a lot, it's a lot of goodies in here, man. Even that engine in the back over there, man, it's worth $300. You know what I mean? It's just worth that. Oh man, you import Chevy guys, you know what I mean, and Ford guys who had them Ford Focuses, like, you know, like these Focuses and these Cobalt with the superchargers. They should have kept running with those things. They were awesome little rides. They should have kept going. Even with the guys with the Dodge Neon, they should have kept running with those things, man. Alright, so is the Coyote overrated? I know, I was babbling and rambling on, going in that junkyard, just seeing things, man. I got distracted, bro. So don't mind me. So, is it overrated? No, it's not. If your pocket's right, you can play with the Coyote tonight, man. That's really it. If you got a few dollars, man, that you can spare to go get you a Coyote, just be prepared to pay a lot of money, man. I repeat, dollars and cents and preference. So, if you prefer a Coyote with the noise and everything that's all about it, the rev happiness of it, don't worry about me, don't worry about nobody on the internet, just spend the money, but prepared to spend a lot of money. It ain't cheap, bro. It costs a lot of money to start playing with that thing. $5,000 is not bad. If you can do that thing for under $5,000 or $5,000, you good. You know what I mean? But majority of you guys, you know, how prices are right now, it's gonna cost a lot of money. So man, you just keep holding on and hopefully it'll work out for you, man. I know what you guys are thinking. BST, you all over the place, bro. Yeah, so I got my mini bike here. I'm going to start welding up this thing here. Yeah, I'm just welding up some stuff, man. Like I said, man, not bad. This one, not too bad, but you know, the whole thing is I'm just gonna weld and smooth it all out. It's pretty straight, everything looks good, so you know, I'm gonna grind it down and get it nice and smooth. So man, thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. Hope you guys were enlightened. I know I was all over the place in this video. Cars, bikes, mini bikes, all this stuff. But this is what the channel is all about. Just doing the basics of hot rodding, even down to the mini bike. So we'll see you guys on the next one, man. All right, later.